Hi, I'm James Stacy, and today for WatchReport.com we'll be reviewing the AirNautic AN-24 automatic. So what we have here is a retro-style pilot's watch. The aviation style is pretty cool. What you're getting with it is a very unique case, the Swiss automatic movement, an extremely unique dial. You can see the AM/PM designation in blue and black, and then this is also going to keep time in 24-hour segment, so the hour hand will simply make one full revolution of the dial in a day instead of two as it would with 12-hour timekeeping. This is made by AirNautic, a sister company to Ocean 7 Watch Co. And what you're seeing in this is a very unique watch that really I haven't handled anything like this before. So let's take a look. Inside we're going to have an ETA 2893-2, which is the GMT 24-hour version of the 2892A2, which is used in a lot of Omega calibers and Breitling calibers. It's ETA's highest grade movement, and as you can see, this is automatic winding. You get the display back window and really just a lovely case back. What I really like about this case back is how it fits into the case. You can see it fits flush. Fits flush here, and fits directly inside the very cylindrical style of this case. It really is a treat to look at, and definitely my favorite part of this watch would be, without a doubt, the case. You can see the way the lugs exit the actual case style is very fluid, and I really like the way this case looks. I love the drilled through nature of the lugs. Gives it a bit of a tool style. You get a lovely signed crown here that's really quite sharp, showing off the AirNautic A logo, and then what we'll do is just get a nice macro shot here of the dial. So on this one you'll see some very bright colors. The blue is quite radiant. The orange is fantastically bright. It really is just really nice looking, and you get some simple time setting here. Just like that, and I really enjoyed this watch. It fits really well on your wrist. We can take a look at a wrist shot in a moment, but just take in some of the details. The luminous paint on it, the fine text on the dial is just that. It's extremely fine, and really does give off some extra quality. The case seems to meet with a connection here along the outside surface, but it doesn't seem to screw open with any ease. Certainly the case is quite tight, and the polish on the case is really hard to find from an indie developer. Certainly something in this price range. You get the leather strap and a nice signed buckle here, which is quite sharp, but it's pretty straightforward. Given the orange indices and hands, I would really like to see orange stitching along the band, as I just think it would have stood out a little bit more, but that's certainly not hard to find online, an additional strap. So we'll take a look at a wrist shot. So here you can see how the watch is going to sit against the wrist. The extremely flat case does move a little, but it sits quite thin. It's not a thick watch in any way at all, and the strap fits really quite well. Exactly what we'd like to see. I've always been a fan of straps over bracelets, and I think that certainly this style of lug suits a strap in a very nice retro way. This really does feel like you're wearing a high quality timepiece from some time ago, given its style. The really bright orange, I hope it comes out in the video, just looks fantastic, and I really like the design of this watch. It sells directly from AirNautic, watchco.com, where you'd be able to get the watch for about $1,000. There's a series of other options. You can get ones with different dial colors. You can get one that only measures the standard 24-hour time. You can get a really cool model that uses a mechanical hand-wound movement, and will give you a cold carbon-hardened steel case, which is something that's been seen on, I think, 1 or 2 Ocean 7 models so far. So what you're getting in this one for $1,000 is a high-grade movement. The feel of a handmade, boutique or indie watch, and of course the sapphire crystal, the great dial, and styling you're just not going to see anywhere else. So for Watch Report, this has been the video review of the AirNautic AN-24 automatic pilot's watch. For all the best reviews and video reviews, be sure to check our YouTube channel and watchreport.com.